Oh, the live-action cinematics. So terrible and so good. That guy's fucked. Who is that guy exactly? Is that supposed to be Chris, or...?
It looks like... I think it is Chris, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, Resident Evil. Hey, guys, I'm Andy.
I'm Katie.
And in honor of the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, the day you see this should be the 20th anniversary, we thought, hey, we're going to play Resident Evil. This isn't like the original version that came out. This is the DualShock and the Director's Cut version. Basically, it's the original version. They didn't change anything. They just added like an arrange mode and DualShock support for the controller. Other than
I
that,
honestly don't know the difference, although this is the one that I played.
This is basically all we got. So, nope.
Spoiler alert, I never finished this game when it first came out. Because I was terrible at it, but I still loved it.
I have beat this game a couple of different ways. Because this was the very beginning of it all.
Like, I was like, I can't.
And... well, because the way this works is there's essentially two games you can go through. There's Chris's story and there's Jill's story.
I always went with Jill.
Yeah, I usually picked Jill because she starts with a gun. Chris does not, interestingly enough. But their stories are very different. Jill ends up doing a lot of stuff with Barry Burton. Chris ends up doing a lot of stuff with Rebecca Chambers. And of course, you can see here they added a beginner mode. The arrange mode is they put everything in different places. And I think it's a little harder, actually.
If you hate yourself,
arrange
go
yourself.
ahead and pick that one.
So, assuming Katie doesn't mind, I'm going to be on the controls for this. Unless
I
you
figured,
want
since I'm playing like everything else.
Yeah, so. With that said, this time around, I think I am going to pick Chris. You can see here your choices again are Chris and Jill.
Looks like an asshole.
And Jill looks like we picked her off the cover of whatever magazine we decided we needed somebody to be in. And also, she doesn't really look like herself even in the cinematics. I don't know, maybe this is like somebody who worked in the office, or...
Yeah, is it a different...
I think it's different, but I could be wrong. And then Chris, who's just pretty much like, I'm a douchebag with tall hair. You know what? This is pretty much Star's Jersey department, is what we're
Special
dealing with here.
Tactics and Rescue Service? Is that right?
Squad, maybe?
I think it's Service.
It could be
Because I always
Service.
confuse that.
It
And
could
I always
be.
think it's Squad, but I think it's Service.
Okay. So we'll go with Chris. Chris does not initially start with a gun, Jill does. But that's why I used to pick Jill. But for the purpose of this, let's do Chris. Because
We
Chris
want to
is
get our
kind of...
ass handed to us right away,
Yeah.
so we're going to go for the guy without the gun.
Yep. And Chris is kind of... I mean, Chris and Jill are both pretty iconic, but... Raccoon, forest, wait for it. So the game all begins, the chronology of the game begins, here's everything in 1998 July, and prepare yourself for some of the shittiest cinematics you'll ever see.
When Andy and I played this was the future.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, because, you know, this came out in 96, so 2 years later. Yeah, this is live action, and it is some of the shittiest stuff you're ever going to see.
They misspelled Bizarre.
Yeah. Is that the creator of the game? Is that Miyazaki?
Should be a picture of Swery for no reason.
Yeah. Horror in Raccoon. More victims are raccoons or dead. There you go, Service. Yep. Sent to save Raccoon City. But they're from Raccoon City. They weren't sent in by, like, a bigger government.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Someone's smoking up down there.
Damn. 420, yo. All day, every day out here in the Raccoon Forest. Oh, look. It's foggy. We've got a ground effect fog machine, and we're going to use it.
I personally love this. Like, this is mid-90s gaming.
Oh, yeah. This is... And, I mean, graphically, it was such an improvement, but there's Barry, there's Jackass on the left, whose name I don't know.
Barry looks like a badass.
Wesker... Albert Wesker kind of looks like he's
yeah,
trying to be Val Kilmer there. Well, maybe that is the girl from the picture. Joe Valentine picture.
She still looked different in that.
She did to me, too, but...
bit.
And then Chris,
just sneering.
Wow.
A dog mask, apparently.
And I think that was like a photo-negative dog mask. Hey guys, check it out. I found a Honus Wagner card.
Godzilla.
Pretty much. Dogzilla, maybe. Hey guys, I'm not as freaked out about this as I should be. So... Oh, now you're scared? Well, never mind, you're dead. Do we know we know who this guy is, but we don't know who this guy is, right?
I'll have to look in the wiki.
Because, honestly... Everybody...
I forget who died before they got to that.
And there's Jill just in limbo, that they just got that shot in. She's not even there. This is so bad, it's good.
I love it.
I know. Oh, sorry, we accidentally got the spotlight. Brad! You bitch!
Brad Vickers.
Chicken Heart. His name is Chicken Heart. That actually is in the story, that his name is Chicken Heart, isn't it?
I don't know.
Like somewhere it's Brad Chicken Heart Vickers. You know what, though? I will say this.
I
She
just know
is-
that was the answer to a question at one of the first Geek Trivias, and I
Yeah.
was really happy that I could answer that for our team. Everyone else was looking at my answer slip like, what? What is this? I'm like, no, that's the guy's name.
Wasn't it after like that we kind of started talking for the first
Yeah.
time after that episode, that issue of Geek Trivia, edition, whatever you want to call it? So, by
Shit
now,
is not locked.
no, shit is not locked at all, but it's going to lock the... Actually, it doesn't even lock behind us. Oh, yeah, the cast. Chris Redfield. Douche hair. Huh?
Age 25.
And by this point, he'd been in every single branch
At
of the
this point,
army.
he still had a neck.
Yeah. And his arms weren't the size of...
Jill Valentine is wearing some sort of adult diaper.
Yeah.
Situation.
Barry Burton actually looks right.
Yeah.
He looks like Barry. This Rebecca
Oh,
Chambers
God, she'll-
shit, this is so terrible. Hi.
I like her
Yeah,
like bulletproof
apron,
vest that
smock.
is like a crop top.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Wesker's just supposed to be like some sort of Val Kilmer Iceman thing.
I don't care. I think Albert Wesker looks cool. I've
Yeah.
always
No, I
liked that.
do. And I
Like
mean, he
the-
looks like he should look
He
there.
looks like a shit.
Yeah,
Like you should have
but
suspected him from the.
He is a
beginning.
shit.
I know.
He's Albert Wesker. But still one of my favorite video game villains of all time. So here we are. We're in the mansion. Graphically, it looks a little different than we just saw, doesn't it? So if you start this with Jill, it's Jill, Wesker, and Barry. If you start this with Chris, it's Chris, Jill, and Wesker. I don't think Barry appears at all in this campaign. Now, Rebecca, we saw in the cinematic intro. You don't see her here at all. She's actually... We're the alpha team of stars.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen this with Chris
Yeah.
as the player.
It is very different, the way it goes through the story, even. But Rebecca is from Stars Bravo team. She's the medic of Stars Bravo team, which initially we know was sent in first and apparently got their shit wrecked. Guess what? The hand we just saw earlier with the gun was one of those guys. And, oh yeah, we heard a gunshot. We're going to check it out. Sorry, I should have told you what happened here.
Wait, yeah, Rebecca was on the first team. Then.
Yeah, Rebecca was Bravo, which, and of course, then she got her own story of Resident Evil 0, which in the great Resident Evil gaming tradition also fucks up and wrecks the timeline completely, just like almost every other
Someone
Resident...
just fell in the sewer.
People were secretly keeping track of that. Wait, it looked like he was... No, he doesn't have a gun, does he? Yeah, he just has a knife. I'll equip it, I won't use it. But,
Which probably sucks.
yeah. Well, the knife is... I got a knife. Okay. Don't know why I'm making those noises, but I don't regret it either. Let's see. I gotta familiarize myself with the
Familiarize?
controls. Yes. So,
Sounds like some sort of
real quick,
exercise.
before I go any really further on this...
Jazzercise it instead of...
Yeah, time to jazzercise with zombies. Yeah, so that is the tradition. She shows up in Resident Evil 0, and everything 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica totally fit a timeline. 4 fits a timeline. 0 kind of wrecks and fucks up the timeline and everything else.
Well, it's kind of gone off... The mythology has gone off the rails at this
Yeah,
point.
and honestly, 5 kind of fucks everything up. Revelations actually fucks up the timeline, although it's a really good game. It kind of fucks
It's
up the
alright.
timeline, too. I enjoyed it. RE2, Revelations
You haven't even finished
2.
Revelations.
I've watched you play enough of it. Plus,
Not
what I
really.
played of
You
it.
haven't watched me play the story mode, though.
No. Well, you take the emblem. So, okay, so this is why it's also becoming survival
Oh,
horror.
also, he's only got 6.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he only
Jill
has
have
6.
8?
Jill has 8, I think, which is shitty. So, obviously, I have inventory slots, and I can only carry so much at one time.
That's because girls carry a purse, so she's got more room to put
I thought she
stuff.
just kept her gun tucked between her
I don't
boobs.
know.
So. What you got down there? Ammo. She's not lying.
She's
don't-
packing heat. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm getting at too. Thank you. I'm glad we're in on that. So if you go through with Jill, as we normally do, Barry goes with you there, and you find a pool of blood there.
Well-
and then Barry stays behind to look at that pool of blood. Right where I picked up the emblem, there's a pool of blood. And he's like, I'm going to examine this. What do you think of it, Jill?
More than talking about the story, I want to talk about this
This
era
moment,
of
that's
survival
right.
horror
Oh.
games and that door animation, which is classic survival horror. Back in the day when they had to take time to load
That's
the
cleverly
areas,
disguised loading time.
they show you a door opening or
Yeah.
you going downstairs.
And honestly, this is the first game that ever tried to disguise its loading time. Instead, like, keep
And
you
also
immersed.
fixed camera angles
Yeah. And
are the greatest.
you notice that it took me a second. You can see how woodenly I'm moving around. These are tank
Tank
controls, full on, and fire breathing. And I can't just attack. I have to, like, ready my weapon and then attack. So,
You
but
also can't move while aiming
Yeah.
your gun in this.
you do.
which
You
kinda
can
sucks
back
ass.
up, which is useful. You can moonwalk there. Ow!
Anyway, fixed camera angles are
Yeah,
awesome.
they're great.
They build suspense.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what's ahead of you right now because the camera's facing you.
And we know what's ahead, and I'm gonna
Well,
let
yeah.
you. I'm sitting here so you can have this moment because I know how much this moment means to you.
Well, yeah, we're about to see
Yeah.
probably one of the
This is one of the
scariest-
original scariest moments in video
moments
game
in gaming
history.
history.
The
Which
first zombie.
Yeah, the graphics aren't that great now, but this still scares the shit out of me when he turns
Yeah.
around.
Well, sound's an important thing too, and just this.
That
and
is-
honestly,
that is a nightmare right there.
it's like I'm fucked. I'm out of here.
Now-
Now I could just fight this guy, but I only have a knife. So honestly, why? Let's just go. I'm out of here.
Back then, when that happened, I was like, okay, this is going to be an experience.
Yeah, and it scared the shit out of me back in the day. Now
It
here,
still does. I
yeah.
still, like, that face when he turned around.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's
I'm in the
still
whole
fucking
game,
creepy
like
as shit.
even just. But let's see if it'll let me out here. I don't even have to fight
Yeah,
this
this
guy.
was when Resident Evil was more horror than
Than action.
action.
Because, and that's the other thing, survival horror, the survival aspect of it, it was starving you for resources as much as anything else. Now, this game, a lot of the times, not the way I play it, but the way I'll play it for this LP purpose, you want to avoid fights. I kill me fucking zombies dead when I'm playing it for real and fun at home.
Andy doesn't play games right.
I play games right.
No.
I play it to kill
No.
all the bad guys.
He insists on killing everything and dying in the process.
All I'm
Instead of
saying
running.
is, I much prefer to know that when I have to backtrack through places, that the zombies are dead, and here they are. Now, here is where gun is, and it's actually, yeah, Jill's
Here,
gun.
gun is.
Here's where gun is. So I pick it up. Now, you can also see, speaking about that resource starving, is that you have 6 slots for resources, and everything takes up an equivalent amount of space. Thankfully, they have item boxes, and we can start getting those. So first things first, I'm going to switch over from knife shit. So we're in the mansion, we're in the thick of it, let's go in here. I don't even know, actually, with Chris's. I'm so used to starting with Jill.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this, so I'm no help at all.
But I totes play games right, I just like to kill the enemies.
No.
I play them right.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
It's wrong.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're telling me I'm not supposed to kill the things in Dark Souls? When I'm supposed to earn my souls?
I don't know anything about Souls. I know survival horror, and a lot of the time it's better to run than fight everything.
I just like to have my shit taken care of, so when I have to go backtrack, which this game will often have you backtrack, it's good to have them dead. Now, with that said, what I did do differently, and Katie's actually never watched me play much of this one, but she has watched me play others, and she has rightly convinced me when it comes to Silent Hill 2, when you're out, especially at least when you're
Silent
out
Hill
in the
2,
open, just run.
Silent Hill 3, you can pretty much run from everything.
Silent Hill 2,
There's
if
no
you're out in
point.
the open, you can run from everything.
Yeah, if you want to play through Silent Hill 2 and kill everything, yeah.
No, you can't because they just keep respawning. Okay, now this guy, here's a zombie, he's dead. Like, we won't have to fight him because a convenient pool of blood beneath him.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, the game broke its own rules.
Because I was going to say, when you
redder
said...
pool of blood, okay.
Because when you said he's dead, I was pretty sure I'd played this game, and he did
Well,
that.
and honestly, as soon as I said that, I had a feeling, I won't pick this up, but even your saves...
I'm pretty sure you can walk around him and not deal with him, but you walked right into
yeah.
You basically kicked him in the face.
Well, part of me wanted to test my own theory because I thought, okay, am I stupid for saying
you
this?
basically
And yes.
stuck your foot in his mouth.
Yeah. I was inevitably going to either put
And he
my
was
foot
like,
in
"Nom, nom,
his
nom,
mouth
nom,
or my
nom."
mouth, and I figured it was better to put it in the zombie mouth, because I got steel-toed boots. So, ink ribbons. You can only save so many times in this game. You have to use the ink ribbon at a typewriter, which is your item.
Which is the most bullshit mechanic
Yeah,
ever.
thankfully, they didn't get rid of that until RE4. And you still use a typewriter, but you can save as much as you want. So, I'm not really even going to be saving for this. We're just, running through, so I won't pick that up. But, yeah. Get around your shit.
This room is so dramatic, though.
Just the angle, and of course...
And the lighting.
Yeah.
Like whoever designed this, I'm talking about, like,
Oh, yeah.
the architecture and the interior design of this room.
Well, they did a fantastic job.
There's actually a room in the Alone in the Dark mansion that looks almost exactly like that.
And I feel like there's a couple of these rooms that show up again in Code Veronica. Either in the Spencer Mansion or it's in Antarctica. It's been so long since I played Code Veronica.
A carving of an armor.
Yes,
in the door.
and armor. Let's see, a secret thing back here, but nothing
Let's
yet.
go to Ann Arbor and
And-
get Ann Armor.
I don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. But nonetheless, so the idea in Code Veronica, though, was that they had recreated the Spencer Mansion in part. So that's why it was the same thing
Yeah,
it was
here's
supposed to be.
Here's what I was talking about with going down the stairs.
And again, just cleverly disguised load times, which I want to say Uncharted probably nailed that the best in the PS3 era because it would just do it behind your actual cut and story scenes and load or behind you.
I swear this also looks very much like the main hall of Lara Croft's mansion in
It very well could. I've only really messed around with the first
like the
Tomb
little
Raider.
tutorial level.
And let's see. Okay,
fuck
so
this guy.
just for the sake of killing a zombie, I'm going to show you maybe how this works.
He didn't give us fuck for a second. And
Am I even hitting him?
No, you're wasting bullets.
Apparently. Well, so this statue looks.
Oh god, you're fucked.
There, I got him. So, just get down on the ground. Okay. Run by him, run by him, run by him. There we go. So, he's not dead yet, but he's down.
Really?
I could
You don't
kill
want to fight
him.
that other guy?
I want to, but I only have 15 ammo.
Well, there, yeah. That's
so
another reason you shouldn't fight everything.
I know.
I'm just saying. I'm defending my stance on this.
I know what I enjoy. I'm literally doing what I would do differently. So there. But I'm actually trying to kite those guys around and hope they follow the path.
You can't fight everything if you don't have enough ammo to do it.
And Chris's is much harder than Jill's in that regard. She does have an easier time.
I'm just saying that's another check mark in my
I'm just...
Oh, and this one, the camera angle's in this hallway. I don't know if you can hear.
Wow, I'm already in caution, so... Well, you know what? Here you go. Should I use a first aid spray yet?
I don't know if you can... Oh, yeah,
shit.
yeah. No, back up.
I can't go anywhere.
I think I actually walked into that room, and the camera angle, like, was looking at me, but I could hear things moaning, and I was like, fuck this
And of course,
shit.
you know, we obviously have the volume way down. So, they're over there. Oh, good, they've reset. Fuck me. Hey, Chris, why don't you... There we go. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. Because you got to push it here, where there's no railing.
Yeah, and then it breaks in the dining room.
And I believe... I want... Get fucking tanked.
Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
No, I'm good. Come on. Follow me. Come on. Come on. Come on, little zombie.
He just wanted to help you move the statue.
Ooh, helpful zombie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thankfully, they're very dumb, and you could totally pull them around and kite them. So
Very dumb, but I think still way scarier than a lot of the enemies in recent Resident Evil games that are kind of ridiculous more than... These zombies still scare me.
Well, and honestly, like, for example, Revelations, where you have those weird, like, blob biomonster shits. What are those even? And
like, now it's about mutants.
Yeah.
More, and
like,
these zombies are scarier than that, I think.
And I think 4 was even scary because even though they'd sometimes mutate, whatever, they were humans and still zombie-like. And 5, they
Well, I mean, theoretically, they are humans that are mutated in Revelations, but they just look ridiculous.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, the look of it I prefer even in RE4 because they're still human. Even 5, they started getting, like, too active to... Like, 4, they still had zombie-like motions and movements to them. 5 onward, it was... Oh, shit, I almost face-fucked you, didn't I? How you doing?
Hey, that looks like the guy from, who was eating that one guy's face.
No, there's only so many zombie models to go around in this game. Get off my shit.
You might want to run faster. Yeah.
Of course it's locked. Carving of an armor.
Whoa! He just wants to give you a little, like, neck massage
And a lethal hug.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All my shit's locked. Why didn't I go down? I should have gone downstairs and got that down. Jesus. I gotta get by this guy again. I'm sure I needed to go get that key, and I didn't.
What key?
Oh,
the dining room?
Woo! Hey, how you doing? Bye-bye. I would have had, like...
hugs!
I can't believe I've never seen a zombie with a free hug sign at a con.
That should be a thing.
Yeah. Like, how is that not a thing? We did see a free hugs person at MagFest.
Well, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
That's just standard NerdCon stuff.
Yeah. Not quite my
I'm
thing.
like, you take a shower, we'll talk.
Hugs aren't free. They cost about as much as a bottle of soap. Why did I go this way? I need the fucking key. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
You wanted to stare at that statue's boobs.
I did. I'm just like, shit, man. There's zombies everywhere. I need to ground myself. I don't care if they're carved in stone. They're still titties. Is what I'm saying. Because the worst thing that could happen right now is I might see zombie titties. That's gonna ruin titties for me, okay? And I'm a guy. Look at me. I'm as, heterosexual as you can get on this Chris Redfield model. Clearly, I like titties. And if I find some...
Really? I wouldn't be shocked if Chris Redfield was gay.
What from here? No. What they started doing in 5, yeah, and then that Revelation sailor outfit.
Well, he had a bromance going with Piers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a buddy comedy. Well, not a comedy.
No,
It was a buddy movie.
they loved
at that
each
point.
other.
I don't know if I quite take it the same way you do, but so I got this blue jewel and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm pretty well just fucked, guys. Because I'm so used to Jill's thing, I don't know where stuff is. So I'm just gonna see how much longer I live. Because really, we just want to show you this is Resident Evil. It's moments of exploration with low resources, but you're always kind of terrified because your health is an issue, and then it's like, what's around the corner? Oh, you're around the corner.
Hey, look at that. You didn't have to fight him.
Nope. Well,
Hey, this guy. This guy, though. Ah, fuck you.
it's locked from inside. Oh,
Oh, run around. Oh, there you got it.
and you can run. I mean, you could totally run. Please be unlockable, Jesus. Unless they're in the room where you need, with stuff you need, at which point then you have to kill them. But, okay, is there somebody in here? I feel like there should be, but I'm glad there isn't. So maybe I'll stay alive a while longer. Maybe
This
I'll find
room
some herbs.
also looks like it came straight out of Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
Which there's a reason I'm mentioning that game.
About medicinal herbs. So the main healing in this comes from herbs. And this kind of introduced
Herb.
what we know now. The green herbs...
There's a fucking H in it.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie Izzard. Nothing uncommon. So, the green herb heals you. The red herb amplifies that healing. So, just like in real life when it comes to herbs, sometimes you like it with the little red stuff in it. So I'm told. It's well arranged.
Does this one have blues as well?
I think so, but there's not really much poison in here. And that's the thing with RE and poison. Blue heals poison. Some games...
Well, later in the game, poison is a thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I think poison in this one. I think there is poison
I
in
didn't
this one.
I didn't get far enough to even know that blue herbs were a thing until
Yeah.
I went and played this.
And I
again.
think this one, yeah, I think poison is a thing in this one, but...
Oh, God. Oh,
well,
this.
fuck it. I know where I'm at, and I know where
Yeah,
I'm going.
there's a save room down there.
Oh, there's more to save room. There could be some items down there.
Every once in a while, I want them to change it so that you, like, all of a sudden fall down the stairs.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
there's an herb.
I need it.
Take your time.
What do you think of it? Let me take a good look here. The sad part is, as shitty as this knife is, I'm not convinced it wouldn't be better to try to pistol whip the zombies. Because standard zombie rules apply. Now, you don't seem to be getting headshots in this. In this game, you can do enough damage to a zombie, just its torso, body region, to actually kill the damn thing. Let's see, this will matter later for a puzzle I'll have to deal with. Anything else in here? Gardening tools?
Hey, if you have a, like, shovel or something, that would be more long range than your knife.
Exactly, and if Chuck the Hobo has taught us anything,
A
it's that
shovel
a
is
shovel is never
never
not
not
useful.
useful.
Where did I just get ammo from? Oh, there was ammo in the... Oh, there's ammo in the box. Oh, baby. Now we're Resident Eviling. I wasn't even looking
When
at
do
the
you need
box.
that crest?
I don't know, but for now, until I know I need it, it's better to put it in here in case I need to
Because
backtrack.
there have been a lot of things that needed an armor.
Yeah, but that's not a key, that's a crest.
Okay.
So that's going to go on like a
I
thing.
bet it goes in a statue.
Yeah, that's my guess. So use green, it can heal you up to fine, but I'm yellow fine. But that's okay, because you know what? Actually, I'm pretty sure you can't hold... Yeah, you can only hold 15, okay. That's the other thing. Some of the games, you can really load your weapon up. And you can also, later ones, expand your ammo capacity, too. So...
Why does your health thing say fine, but your little blip is yellow? That's kind of shitty.
Because the health system in this is a lie. It's full of lies. Where you at? Come on. You're basically right here. I don't want to... Oh, there you are.
No, he's just chilling.
Well...
You have to get by there?
Yeah, but... I mean, for now...
No. Oh, shit.
And go.
Yeah,
Okay.
these guys...
These
are
aren't
sometimes-
so bad.
As long as you get them pointing in one direction.
Yeah,
and
if you
run around
can
the
if
other.
you can wait till they're conga lining in a different direction. Now, that's if there's one of them. If there's a couple of them...
I wish you went into that room above the dining room and there was a conga line of zombies going around.
I wish that so much. Okay, you, however...
Have to die.
Yeah. Die. Now, this is what I normally do.
Well, this makes sense.
Yeah. Because this preserves ammo... There, he's dead. So that preserved 1 or 2 shots of ammo. So that is a tactic that was developed early on to try to maximize your ammo. Not gonna deal with this shit yet. It's a little slow and tedious to do it that way, but the ammo savings are so completely worth it. The doorknob is broken. Jesus! Okay, you know what? Hold on.
You can't go anywhere.
Everybody look away.
Chris, we can't take you anywhere.
Everybody look away. I'm going to fix this doorknob issue. Turn away from the screen. Zip!
Zip!
Door's open! How'd you do that? Well, I call that the statue titties puzzle. Wait, what did you find there was a key? A memory. Don't bother your head about it. Just... Yep. So, let's see. I can't get in here. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, that's right. I did this already. This is a loop. Yeah. This is a loop. The only thing I haven't done yet, and I can't remember if I can do this, is can I get this way? I think I can. Get... Okay, yeah.
Or you can run into the pillar.
Well, you know, I mean, it's Chris at this point. He's just got to prove he's tougher than everything. This is the guy in RE5 was falcon punching boulders.
Oh, there's a shiny.
Oh, kiss my ass!
Hey.
Small key. Okay, no, small key is something different, okay. It's like, if that's an armor or a sword key, then I'm just gonna...
This hallway is claustrophobic as fuck.
Wow, so...
oh, I'm sure everything's
this
fine
went
in
great
this
for
room.
somebody, yeah.
This might be the balcony.
Yeah, this might be where, is it Forest? Forest Speyer, is that who's down here?
Maybe, yeah. He got his eyes eaten by crows.
And I don't mean Crow T Robot. Yep, here we go.
Oh shit, he got
Yeah, it is Forest,
up.
okay. He's been pecked to death by crows. Zombie crows.
Run, Forrest! Run!
Well, isn't there something here I need?
I think he... Oh, wait. It looks like there's something sitting on the floor next to him.
I tried to pick it up, but get the shit off my shit with your crow shit.
Looks like there's something right there.
Well, we'll never know.
There was something, like, next to him you ran past.
So, okay. So that's Resident Evil, and that's kind of what happens. So if we were playing this for real, I would have had a much different progression. I would have saved. I would have been doing things smarter, but this was just to show off the game. And at the same time, when you first started playing these games, you did have to think about shit. You had to start weighing in, like, is this worth the ammo I'll spend to get the resources out of this room?
I wasn't very good at it, which is why I didn't finish RE1 until, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I did get pretty good at it, but like I said, I'm so used to doing Jill's campaign, which is...
I did finish RE2. That was the
different.
first Resident Evil game that I managed to...
yeah, RE2 was actually the first one I beat, too. I had played this one first, but the first one I had access to was RE2. Like, because it was a buddy of mine that had this one when I first got to play it. But...
So this is about as classic survival horror as you get.
And you can see a lot of... And it even kind of tells you sometimes that you have to be smart about it. It was a very different game at the time. Katie has mentioned Alone in the Dark a couple of times. Mm-hmm. A lot of what this game is did come from the original PC release of Alone in the Dark. So we'll probably come back with, depending on how this week goes.
We do want to bring you Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, so we'll definitely at least... we'll eventually do a full LP of Alone in the Dark. And someday we may do a full LP of this, but we'll... you know, we'll show you those, and maybe some other surprises.
Since we plan on keeping this channel up for the next 70 years, we'll probably get to this game eventually.
Yeah, someday.